Good day, grade 11 students. This is the first lesson in English 001 Reading and Writing Skills. I am Miss Jane Louise Aragon, and I will be your lecturer for this first lesson. Let me introduce reading and writing. So what is reading? It is an activity that challenges our beliefs, inspires our imagination, and expands our understanding of the world. It involves a complex interaction between the text and the reader. Reading is an indispensable skill that requires continuous practice, development, and refinement. Your level of reading increases and develops as you grow older.
We start from reading picture books and develop into reading textbooks until we finally read for our own leisure.
And according to Microsoft Encarta in 2008, reading is an activity characterized by the translation of symbols or letters into words and sentences that have meaning to individuals. The ultimate goal of reading is to be able to understand written material, to evaluate it, and to use it for one's need. On the other hand, writing is a physiological process of turning thoughts and ideas into printed symbols. You're creating something physical from an idea that cannot be seen. Writing is an activity or skill of marking coherent words on paper and composing text. The purposes of writing is for action and reaction, for creative narrative, for catharsis or release of pent-up emotions, for progress on a chosen field, and to persuade people into believing something. Let's get back to reading. How does it happen? There are three theories that have been accepted in reading. First is the bottom-up theory. It is said that it is one of the earliest theories in reading. It presupposes that reading takes place when the text is seen by the reader and the words in the printed text signals the processing in the brain, thereby comprehension happens. On the other hand, the top-down theory or knowledge base contradicts the bottom-up theory, as it suggests that the background knowledge, otherwise known as schema, initiates the reading process when the brain recognizes the symbols on the printed text, thus resulting in comprehension. The third and last reading theory is the interactive theory, which combines both top-down and bottom-up theories. Reading process may be initiated by either the text or the reader. Information is initially provided by the text if the reader is not familiar with the content. The reader's schema may also provide the information to unlock the meanings of the text. Effective reading strategies are previewing, skimming, and scanning. Previewing is looking at the readily visible parts of the text like titles and subtitles, and also visuals like graphs, pictures, and charts. It is looking at what the reading will be about without actually reading the text itself. The second strategy is called skimming, which is looking for the main point of the reading and identifying the ideas that develop it. And the last is scanning, which is looking for the specific information. In example, you are skimming a text if you're just trying to find the main point of the story or the plot of the story without knowing how or why that happened. On the other hand, scanning looks for the specific details like knowing the shape of Harry Potter's car or what house does Hermione belong in. Reading and writing are the cornerstones of literacy. One cannot exist without the other because you cannot read without learning how to write and vice versa. And that is the introduction to reading and writing. End of the lesson. Thank you for listening.
Happy learning at home with lessons made easy by Olivarian GoTeach. One proud Olivarians.